Welcome back to this new video tutorial. Today I am going to show you the difference between the VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP function in Microsoft Excel. Both of these functions are the lookup function that is used for getting the data from one table to another. Here I have the data of the item wise, store wise quantity sold. The data is same here in both case, but the structure of the data is different. Like here in the first example or in the case of VLOOKUP, the item names are in the column and the stores are in the row. But here in the second case, the items are kept in the row and the stores are in the column. And in the description of the VLOOKUP, here you see the VLOOKUP function looks for a value in the left column of a table. In the left column of this table, there is item names. So here in the second table, we need to fill the cells of these items in these columns. So in case of VLOOKUP, the value to be looked up is in the column or in the vertical direction. That is why it is called VLOOKUP. But in case of HLOOKUP, this function looks for a value in the top row of a table. Here in the top row of the table, there are item names, and the item names are in the horizontal direction. That is why the function is called HLOOKUP or horizontal lookup. And if you see in the parameters of the VLOOKUP function and HLOOKUP function, everything is same excluding this column index number and the row index number. In case of VLOOKUP, we have to provide the column index number, and in case of HLOOKUP, we have to provide the row index number. Let's look into the VLOOKUP function in detail. The VLOOKUP function looks for a value in the leftmost column of a table. In the leftmost column, there are item names. So these item names will be searched here in this left column. For example, when this soap is found in this column, then it goes to the same row, then picks up the result from the column index number we define. For the store A, the column index number here will be 6 because in this table array, store A is located on the 6th column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to provide the 6 here in the formula's column index number. Then the result will be picked from this cell, which is the 6th column, and when there is soap. So in this way the VLOOKUP works. In the formula syntax, we have to pass 4 parameters. The first one is the lookup value. Lookup value is the value to be looked up. Here in this case, these 3 items are the lookup value. The table array means where to look up for the result. That will be the source data table. In this case, this is the table array. The column index number is, as I already told you, the column number where the result is located. And in the range lookup, we have two options. One is approximate match and the other is exact match. Here we have to take the exact match. So let's start using the formula here. Press is equal to, then type the VLOOKUP function. Open the bracket. In the lookup value, click on the item name that is given here in this cell. Now we need to lock the H column here, because when we copy this formula for store B and C, this column should remain constant. So to lock the column only, press the F4 key 3 times in the keyboard. That applies the dollar symbol before column H. Then give a comma. In the table array, select this source data table. Then press the F4 key 1 time. That will lock the whole range, because when we copy this formula to right and down, this range should remain constant. Now give a comma. In the column index number for store A, the column index number is 6. So here type 6, comma, and here in the range lookup, choose exact match by double clicking, or you can alternatively put here 0 as well. Then close the bracket, press enter. Now here you see 190 is picked up, which is the sales quantity of soap in the store A. So in this way the VLOOKUP works. Now you can copy the formula for store B and C. Click on the fill handle and drag this to right. Now the result is given as same for all the stores. This is because for store B and C we need to change the column index number. For store B the column index number is 2 because store B is on the second column of this source table. That is why in the column index number we have to put 2 here. So double click on the formula, change this 6 to 2, then press enter. Similarly for the store C the column index number is 1 2 3 4. So here type 4 in the column index number this way. Now select these all, then drag the formula down, and here you see now all the result is given here. So this is the way of using the VLOOKUP. And here in the formula you noticed that I put the column index number manually. This is okay when I have only 3 columns, but suppose that if I have 100 columns to write the VLOOKUP formula, in that case applying the column index number manually for 100 column takes lots of time. In that case we can combine the match function with VLOOKUP to automate that. We can also combine another function, that is the column function, in VLOOKUP to automate. I will put the video tutorial of these two in the video description below, how to automate this column index number. Now let's look into the HLOOKUP. The difference between the VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP is only the orientation of the data. Here in this data the item names are in the column, but here in this case the item names are in the row or in the horizontal direction. That is why this is the HLOOKUP. Now here in this cell start writing the HLOOKUP function. Press is equal to, then type HLOOKUP, bracket open. In the lookup value click on the item name that is given here. Now lock this row, because when the formula is copied down this row should remain constant. For this press the F4 key 2 times, that will apply the dollar symbol before the row number 10. Then give a comma. In the table area select this source table, then press the F4 key 1 time to lock it. Then give a comma. In the row index number we have to provide in which row the store A is located here, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So here in the row index number type 6, then give a comma. In the range lookup choose exact match by double clicking, then close the bracket, press enter. Now the result is given as 190. This is the sales of soap in store A, that is the 190 unit. In this way the HLOOKUP works. Now you can drag this formula for store B and C, then change the row index number for store B, that is the row number 2. So double click, then change this to 2. Again for store C the row index number is 1 2 3 4. So here make it 4. Now you can select these 3, then drag this for other items, and here you see the results is given. So this is how we use the HLOOKUP function, and the VLOOKUP function is more popular than HLOOKUP. This is just because of the orientation of the data we keep. We usually keep the data in this structure rather than this structure. That is why the VLOOKUP is more popular. So this is all about the difference and how to use the VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP function in Microsoft Excel. This much for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you are new here in my channel, I would like to request you to subscribe and also turn on all the notifications so that you will get similar kind of video updates in future. Thank you very much for watching. We will again meet on next video tutorial.